In Module 2, we will get more specific about innkeeper law and the responsibilities that come with offering lodging to guests. We must keep in mind that in any type of business, the goal is to make a maximum profit. In the hotel industry, that means putting guests' heads onto pillows. Furthermore, unlike a tangible product that somebody might sell, like a bottle of water or even a car or some other type of tangible property, a lost hotel room for tonight is lost forever. There's no recovering that airline seat that you didn't sell when the airplane took off, or the hotel room. And that can add some additional pressures to innkeepers to take shortcuts, as we will say, and accept some risks in trying to fill hotel rooms for every night. We have to remember that there are a number of local, state, and federal laws that are in place to not just protect the hotel, but also to protect the guest. As an innkeeper manager, we are responsible for understanding what those laws are, being familiar with them, understanding how they're being applied in the local environment. Now, we're not trying to turn you into lawyers. That's why you do have professional law staffs, either within the corporation if you're big enough, or on call, on retainer. But it's really important to remember, ignorance of the law is not an excuse for violating the law. This also includes areas like overbooking your hotel. When we accept an advance deposit, and in the old days what used to happen is people would actually send in a check and we would have their physical money. Today it's a little bit differently. It's done electronically. We take a credit card and we guarantee the room. Now, what happens is we're telling the guest that we will take your money and we will have a room for you when you're ready to check in. Now, we don't necessarily take it right then and there, but because we have control of that credit card, we can apply that charge at any time that we want. That creates a responsibility to provide the guest a room. And if we are not able to provide that room, then there are ramifications. There are parts of the statute that are there to protect the guest from us having the traveler come potentially thousands of miles to find out they have no lodging for the night. So that's why it is so important to understand what the laws are and understand. Look, things happen, and you sometimes have to bump guests. But what are your responsibilities on bumping the guest, both statutorily and ethically? During this course, and starting with module number 2, you are going to create a management plan that will establish a set of standard operating procedures that will help you maximize profits, protect the guest, and protect the company. In this case, we're going to look at what type of management policy or plan we should have when dealing with guests staying in our hotel, innkeeper type management plan. Throughout the remaining weeks of this course, the remaining modules, we will continue to add on to that plan, whether it's in the food and beverage area or some other area that we're talking about when we're talking about hospitality law. So dig deep, look at your local area where you live, and what are the what are the ordinances and the statutes and the different ways that hotels have to operate in your little town or your big city.